Today we are working on some brakes and suspension. I'm trying to get stuff that I can done before I get my engine and powertrain stuff, because I'd like to just be able to, once I get that running, be able to drive the car. So today we are removed the front calipers. You can see the rotors are shot. I bought all 4 rotors and pads for the front and rear. I just decided to stick with the stock calipers instead of getting the bigger ones, and we're going to be doing some rear suspension. I haven't gotten my springs yet. They should be coming, but I have the calipers disassembled and I got them as clean as I could. You can see the decals are pretty much gone, but I'm going to have them powder coated yellow. At this point, I just, maybe it will be cheaper to get that kit instead of having these painted and rebuilt and whatever, but it wasn't too bad to get OEM rotors and pads. I have those at home. I'm gonna just wait until I get those calipers finished. I'll wait till those are painted and done, and then I'll put the new rotors and pads on the front. But today I could just take care of the rear ones. I also got OEM rear discs coated. I don't know if I really need it or not, but I hate the look of rusty brakes, especially on the insides. So we're gonna do that, and then I got OEM pads as well. I don't think the rear ones were that bad, but whatever. Do it all at once. And then I also got these Bilstein shocks. Supposed to be about the best you can get for the rear of the car. They look really, really nice. And let's see, that sticker right there, I don't know what that tells you, but to me it tells me it's race car. So that's what this car is, race car, right? And then we'll be putting on that sway bar. So doing little stuff, a little bit at a time. I might do some of the stereo today, put the door speakers in, maybe put the amp in the trunk and run some of the wiring to the back. Kind of get it done. Let's see, I get that door locked. And then I have this door prepped for paint. I'm sending it in 2 weeks to have it matched. Man, you can really see it there. So, I mean, I don't know, I get so finicky. I zone in on the flaws, and then when you stand back and the car looks pretty good, especially on the other side. The other side matches pretty well. So I'm just deciding to get that matched up so it doesn't look atrocious. And then whenever I want to do the rest of it, I'll do it then. So kind of got to pick my battles. I bought some touch-up paint for some of the nicks, and maybe we'll see how it looks, and maybe I'll even do the hood, I don't know. But I have the lower piece that goes down there. I've got it off, and then obviously the trim pieces in the mirror, and I can take out the door seal as well on the inside. So that's where we're at. I will update you this on the next video. Thanks for watching. I've got the rotors off, or our rotors on, and the calipers off for the front. As they're being powder coated, I've got the brake lines capped off, and I have the rears done. So I have the new rotors and new pads. I also took off all the oxidization on the calipers, so now they don't look so bad. So they look very nice now. And then I also got the Powell sway bar and the Bilstein shocks. So that went on okay. I did need to clean out the threads on the brackets because they had paint in them. But you can kind of see the shocks there. So I'm pretty excited. Can't wait to drive the car and feel what it's like to have a real suspension. So, and also have some nice calipers. I'll finish rebuilding those when I get them done. I just have new pads and rotors. And then I also got the parking brake adjusted right. So a lot of times over time they wear out and you have to pull them up really far. Well, the correct way to get your settings right is the piston in the rear calipers have two adjusting holes, and basically you screw in or out the piston, and that way you can get it at least close to touching the pads, and that way the rest of the adjustment can be made at either the cable at the handle. Yeah, I guess that's the only minor adjustment is at the cable. So if you're doing the rear brakes on an LNF and you find out that your parking brake doesn't work very well, or it wasn't as tight as it used to be, you need to make sure that your piston is close to the pads as you assemble it, because you can't, I mean, you can let some fluid out, but it really doesn't do too much, and that's why that piston is adjustable. So that's where we are for the brakes. Hopefully those will be powder coated this week, I believe, and then maybe get them on this evening, an evening this week, if not the weekend. And it'd be nice if I got the rest of the front suspension, because I'm waiting for the struts, and then I'm also waiting for the springs. So the only thing the rear needs is the lowering springs, and I don't really know when those are going to be here, so just gonna have to do that as they come. It's not a huge deal for the back, especially because they're really easy to change out. Maybe tomorrow we'll get on the stereo, or at least get some stuff started while I have the car. Thanks for watching.